Yarmouth Pride Picnic. It's our very first one to celebrate the LGBTQ community, families, and just raise money to support Out Maine, which is an LGBTQ youth organization.
Dozens and dozens of people out here having a great time celebrating inclusivity in the sun.
This is our first year doing the Yarmouth Pride Picnic, and we hope to do it again next year.
It's gone on for 2 hours today. It was really, really fun. There were so many great activities and so many great people here. I met a lot of new people.
The event that happened last year was a Yarmouth Pride Market, and that was so cool because it was organized by high school students. And so they went to the farmers market that happens on Thursdays. And the farmers market was super great, gave them free space and promotion, and they sold some Yarmouth Pride swag and gave all their proceeds to Maine Transnet. And then they also had a few different other special things, like they had a rainbow shaved ice truck, just a few cool things.
Beautiful weather, fun activities. So it's nice to see people out picnicking and enjoying themselves.
This is the first year doing the Pride Picnic, and we got lucky with a beautiful day and a bunch of beautiful people and just having a good time.
Making it a picnic made it more of a family event. So if you look over there, there's tons of families who none of them are even part of the LGBTQ community, but they showed up just to have fun and show their support.
The turnout has been phenomenal. We did not know, being our very first year, how many folks would come out, and we have had, 100 people, maybe more. And everything from all sorts of little kids having fun playing, middle schoolers, high schoolers, a bunch of adults. It has been a phenomenal turnout. We are so, so pleased.
The community's really shown up, and I'm just so pleased. I'm so happy.
Sometimes, you get an event and folks show up and they're a little reticent, but it seemed like everybody saw people they hadn't seen in a while, got to catch up with neighbors, which is really what this is all about. Again, that sense of belonging.
You never know if you're going to get a really small turnout, a really huge turnout. I think we're closer to the huge end, and it's been really good. There was minimal promotion, and the people who were looking for an event like this found an event like this.
We're spreading the word about the LGBTQ community, and we're advocating for their rights, and we're trying to make LGBTQ members of our community feel included.
I don't want anyone, young or old, feeling like they aren't welcome in a place, and I want to make sure it's very overt and very seen and fun, right? We should all be able to have fun and be comfortable. And when people aren't comfortable, that really makes me sad and upset. And so that's really what this was about.
It's about everyone feeling welcome. It's about people who aren't always welcomed or don't always know that they're welcome, feeling like they're part of the fabric that makes Yarmouth what it is.
People are paying attention, people are seeing, and this is important to them, and they've shown up, and it just means so much to me.
This is people out in the real world having an inclusive event, and it makes Yarmouth a better place.
An event like this is important to me because I want people of all ages really to see that they're welcome here, and they are welcome to be who they are, express themselves how they are, and be genuine to themselves, love who they love.
We had a fantastic performance by the local vocals of 317 Maine. Owl and Elm, who is a pub located right in Yarmouth, they came and gave out free mocktails. Our Shelves children's books came and offered up books to look at, reading opportunities. We had 2 different churches participate, St. Bart's in Yarmouth and First Universalist Church of Yarmouth. First Universalist Church gave out cookies, St. Bart's did make your own buttons. Yeah, so much stuff, and we're selling some merchandise for Out Maine. All proceeds go to Out Maine.
We had some lawn games over here for an activity, and we had some singing that was going on. Owl and Elm brought a mocktails station. We had some other art going on, pin making going on at a table. So lots of activities, lots of fun for all ages.
We've had 317 Maine come and they sang the local vocals. We have Our Shelves, subscription book boxes. They do diverse books. They have a huge display over there with different books that they offer in their book subscription boxes, and they're doing readings. There's chalk drawings, there's bubbles, there's crafts. We have some swag for sale, and the funds go towards Out Maine. There's some literature from Out Maine. There's all sorts of stuff.
Owl and Elm, a restaurant in town, is doing some mocktails, which is really fun. There's an arts and crafts table for kids. There's outdoor games for kids. There's a bunch of people from Equality Maine. There's a few people on town council showing up here and there, running around. There's some school committee members. Just like a lot of the people in the community doing the good work, all here together having a good time.
There's a lot of teachers and parents here, and that really shows that older generations are starting to make a change and accept the newer ideals.
Really grateful for Yarmouth for supporting this, and I hope that we can continue building these events.
There's a lot of middle and elementary schoolers here, and the fact that they're here shows that they are open to advocating for the LGBTQ community, and because they're our future, it's really important for them to start getting involved in these kind of events and showing their support.
We have worked with Yarmouth Community Services, who have just been fantastic. They've been so nice about letting us use Royal River Park, supporting us and telling us what are the best ways to use the park, what are the rules about the park. We've also been really fortunate to work with Yarmouth Police Department, specifically been communicating with the Chief of Police. Sometimes Pride events and police departments have a little bit of struggle working together, and it has been so refreshing that the police department has just been supportive, on hand, kind of aware of the event in case there was any disruptions. But we have not had any. It has been so lovely that everyone's been supportive.
Really grateful for Yarmouth for supporting this, and I hope that we can continue building these events.
So wonderful to just have all of the Yarmouth community supporting us and supporting this event, and just generally being a town that is welcoming to LGBTQ people.
The vibe was great. I mean, everybody seemed to be ready to have a good time, ready to roll with whatever was going on, brought their picnics, brought the food they wanted to eat, engaged in lawn games. They were ready to engage. Sometimes, you get an event and folks show up and they're a little reticent, but it seemed like everybody saw people they hadn't seen in a while, got to catch up with neighbors, which is really what this is all about. Again, that sense of belonging.
Pride takes place in June because of the Stonewall riots that happened in June. And Stonewall was an event that started in New York City. It was when queer and trans people came together and essentially said, we're not going to accept police violence and brutality anymore, and we're not going to accept being hidden in the shadows anymore. And so Pride really comes out of this, we're not in the shadows anymore. We are here, we're part of your community, we love our community, and we want our community to love us. So no more hiding in closets, no more hiding in basements of bars. And so it's so important for us to feel accepted, and especially for our youth, for children and youth who are queer and trans, to know that we are here and we love them and support them.
Folks are interested in being involved. Contacting Out Maine would be a great first step. And folks should watch, social media. This is on Facebook. We put up posters, things like that, if they're interested in coming. And really, all are welcome. We're super glad to have everyone, especially on a day like this in June. It was a perfect Maine day.
I picture our youth and just seeing something like this, how important it would have been to me as a youth to see an event like this in my community, and to know, to me and my friends, it would have made a big difference. And so knowing that this is a possibility for our youth, it means a lot to me.